It almost looks like a combination lock, just with symbols instead of numbers. Who am I kidding? There are thousands of possible combinations. I'm not gonna get any further with trial and error. I first need to find out which symbols are the right ones. That's Angelina's diary. She describes her time in Maine in it. The pages that follow have been torn out. Those are the pages I found in the hotel. There's nothing before all that. She seems to have only started writing a diary with her going to the US. Tuesday, I found him.
He's called Darren Michaels. Or rather, that's the name they have given him, if I'm right about my suspicions. He's very nice. I don't think he has the faintest idea about the whole thing. I want...
Angelina's message to me. Darren, I hope this letter finds you.
I can't tell you just how sorry I am that I wasn't honest with you right from the start. I've underestimated the danger from the order for...
Newspaper articles about Samuel Gordon's killing spree. Oh, that must have been the story at the time. Gruesome ritual murder, violence, mystical hocus pocus. An absolute feast for the press. Dear Darren, I haven't been completely honest with you.
I've been concerned with Willow Creek in Black Mirror for some time. And it was you I...
Boris's note is ripped down the middle. I can only read a half of the text. It reads to me like part of a poem. Days be done, Gordon's son, hanging long and grow, the light end in sight. I reckon that this page isn't gonna help me much more without the rest of the diary. That looks like some kind of an aid memoir that Bates has written out. He must have conceded that his memory wasn't getting any better and wanted to play it safe. It says here, on Sir Egmont's portrait, the builder's eldest sister, my Christian name, the nymph's numbers. isn't really anything to see on the base of this figurine, just a vertical line. Is it supposed to be a Roman 1? There's a Roman numeral carved into the base of the figurine. 19. XX is engraved on the base. Either there's an X missing to warn of its lewdness, or it's a Roman 20. Let's see. The nymphs have the numbers 1, 18, 19, and 20 on them. That would be 58 in total. But that doesn't help me with the symbols. What have these numbers got to do with the aid memoir? Maybe the numbers represent letters of the alphabet. What would that give us? A, R, S, T. Tars? No. Star. Yes, of course. The symbol is a star. Hey, there's a letter inside. It's addressed to Mr. Bates, Blackmere Castle, Willow Creek. If Bates's full name isn't going to be on the envelope, then perhaps maybe at least in the letter? It's a bill for a gravestone. Made according to your desired... blah, blah, blah. The inscription is as follows. Edward Bartholomew Bates, to know one's duty and to carry it through. That is everything. So, Edward Bartholomew then. Weird name. And which symbol does that point to? Bates has ordered his own gravestone. I find that very tasteless. His Christian names are Edward Bartholomew. I don't have a clue to which symbol that might point. I'd rather leave him to his work. There's nothing about the well that interests me, and hopefully nothing in the well either. She's so busy at the moment, I don't want to disturb her. I'll give him a few minutes break from me. Do the names Edward or Bartholomew mean anything to you?
Mean anything? What do you mean by that, Mr. Fogg?
Perhaps you associate a particular symbol or sign with these names.
Oh, I've always been interested in these kinds of things. Now, let me think. Now, Edward doesn't have any significance for me. But the name Bartholomew comes from the Bible. Saint Bartholomew. He was one of the 12 apostles. He preached in Persia and also in India, possibly. He died a martyr's death. He was flayed alive. His skin was removed. That's why his symbol is a knife.
A knife. I think you may well have helped me with that.
Glad to. Even if I do find your questions rather odd. Surely they can't all be to do with the dead girl.
Oh, it's a complicated case. I'll go and take a bit of a look around.
Of course.
That's it. A big key. There's only one door here whose key you'd hide in a casket. And a small golden medallion, or at least half a small golden medallion. It must have been one you could open originally. There's small hinges on it. Inside is a photo of me. Me as a little boy, 3 or 4. I'm certain it looks just like the pictures of me as a child in Boston. Was I adopted? There's something engraved on the back of it. Adrian. Is that my name? And if it is, why was it changed when I was adopted? To make it more difficult for the Order to find me? My photo is in one half of the locket. The name Adrian is engraved on the back. A lovely, large, old-fashioned key. Time for a few answers. This is the only accessible room in this wing. Next door is locked, and all the other rooms are completely dilapidated. The curtains are very tasteful and can't have been cheap. They're probably even made by hand. Little light gets in through the window, and the curtains make the room even darker. Outside I can see a courtyard, quite dreary. The material is really rough and old. It's grown stiff over the years. There hasn't been a fire in this fireplace for ages. There's some white ashes on the floor, but no wood. It's cool here. I can feel a draft. The wind's probably whistling right over the chimney up on the roof. Another old picture like all the rest. A woman with a rigid face and dead eyes. I can't tell when the picture was painted. Time seems to stand still in this castle. The woman's clothing isn't much different to Lady Victoria's. The woman could have lived here 200 years ago. Or 20 years ago. There's a huge mirror built into the wall. Quite elaborate for such a simple mirror. The mirror is very lavish and ornately framed. There seems to be some kind of mechanism at the bottom of it. I've got no idea how it works. I think something's missing. Something small is definitely missing. A ball or something that fits in this hole. She's so busy at the moment, I don't want to disturb her. I'd rather leave him to his work. There's nothing about the well that interests me, and hopefully nothing in the well either. There isn't really anything to see on the base of this figurine, just a vertical line. Is it supposed to be a Roman 1? There's a Roman numeral carved into the base of the figurine. 19. XX is engraved on the base. Either there's an X missing to warn of its lewdness, or it's a Roman 20. There are no answers to my questions in the village. Just a bunch of order members. I'll stay here for now. Old Frederick Arthur's oldest sister was called Rose. Ah, the Rose! They're drinking tea. I don't want to annoy them. Everything is ready for tea time. XVIII is written on the bottom corner. Ah, a Roman 18. Something small is definitely missing. A ball or something that fits in this hole. She's so busy at the moment, I don't want to disturb her. My photo is in one half of the locket. The name Adrian is engraved on the back. Either the writing on the photo is wrong, or I'm not just looking for my father. The picture was taken... There's a small wooden plate lying here. It looks like it belongs to a game. I've got the feeling I've seen it somewhere before. Someone has written Ralph on the back. A thing from a kid's game. There's an animal head on the front. And on the back it says Ralph. Hello, Ralph?
Hi, Darren.
Ralph, I've got something here and was wondering if you could maybe help me out with it?
I've got one of those too. Here, look.
A sliding block puzzle. I remember those from when I was a kid.
Yeah. Is it yours? A nice lady gave it to me.
A lady?
Yes, I couldn't recognize her, but Mr. Bubby says she's a holy one.
Interesting.
Mr. Bubby says you can have it. It's a bit broken.
Well, that's very nice of Mr. Bubby. Thanks a lot. I need to get going, Ralph.
See you.
There seems to have been a door there. It leads further into the ruins. There seems to have been a door there. It leads further into the ruins. There seems to have been a door there. I remember this game from when I was a kid. I really liked playing it back then. There's something rattling inside when I shake it. At the bottom right, there's a little flap, and it tinkles when I shake the puzzle. Maybe there's something in it.